right now we are desperate for resources as a new country. So our opening plan is to attack North Sudan. I think this is a lot better than Libya because it's longer and it'll be hard to get to the capital. But if we go to North Sudan, we can come in from the top. I did this before in a previous game. We're gonna take Dongola and then work our way to Khartoum. Um, and right now, we're just preparing the forces, and I'll keep you posted on the war.
Guys, so it's still kind of early and nothing's really happened. All we're really doing right now is we're just really trash talking each other, appointing ourselves. And by the way, I am a mayor. I'm the mayor of Egypt. And also, I did some advertising. Also, make sure to subscribe. And then I also had a very interesting diplomatic conversation with North Sudan. He saw, as you can see, this is a very complex official conversation. Um, and this right here was to try to get him his guard down. And then I'm going to rush as many troops as I can into his country, like planned.
So, guys, a lot has happened in the last few hours. So, first off, we hired General Alexander Hamilton to lead our ground forces because, as the mayor of Egypt, I don't want to get blamed if anything wrong happens. So, we could pin everything on him if it goes badly. But his plan is to assemble an army in Abri and then march to Dongola. And has lieutenants set up buffer state or buffer zones here and started to garrison men in these provinces to prevent a counterattack. So the main offensive is going to be in the center, and the rest is just to prevent any counterattacks. We've also been speaking to South Sudan or North Sudan, and you know things aren't going very well diplomatically. But on the military side, we definitely have an advantage as Dongola does not have enough men to stop the invasion force coming for them. So hopefully we could take Dongola and then cripple them and slowly squeeze them. But we also have a ship being built over here, and then we're gonna sail it over to Port Sudan and um, and then trying to take the port city from the sea, and then closing on all sides. So, guys, right now the war is looking good and bad. So, let's start with the positives first. Alexander Hamilton is an amazing genius. Um, so, as you can see here, Dongola, it was defended with a 9 stack, but he feigned a retreat back into Egyptian territory. When they followed, he fell back and completely destroyed them. But that's probably the only positive for this war. So you can see we're getting pushed back here on the left. On the right, we tried to outflank the force here and take Port Sudan, but that didn't really go well. As you can see, it kind of got killed. Um, but Another more bad news is we spotted Ethiopian troops entering North Sudan. So I'm gonna try to check that out right now to see if this is if they're allies or not. But if they are, then we could have a problem because I don't want to fight two nations at the same time. But right now it looks like they're not allies. Okay, they're not officially in the same coalition, but they're probably just they had a secret alliance. Um, but Ethiopia is definitely a threat, so I'm gonna need my allies to help me with that. Uh, but hopefully Alexander Hamilton can win us some more victories. But this is all the we have right now. Guys, the war has just turned into a 2v1 as Ethiopia has jumped on board with North Sudan. So General Hamilton's plan was for the 4th Infantry Regiment to outflank this force here and take Khartoum, which was exposed. Unfortunately, Ethiopian troops showed up and put an end to that. We're going to be flanking this force here and then try to march down the left. We're also going to try to take out this Ethiopian tank unit, and planes are now trying to rescue this infantry force. Um, but that's all the real updates we have right now. We're kind of in a stalemate, and unless Ethiopia is taken out by someone else, we this could be our final war. Guys, ever since Ethiopia joined the war, things have been getting worse on both the diplomatic and the war side. So here, the only major victory we have is Dongola, which was before Ethiopia joined. Ever since then, our flanking maneuver to take Khartoum was shut down by Ethiopian troops arriving. The only thing we have going for us right now is bombing of Port Sudan, which has crippled them. We also forced a retreat in Darfur. Um, Other than that, we are losing the war, and we are slowly getting pushed back. We're also losing here as Algeria and North Sudan and Tanganyika has been attacking me for asking for help from to help defend against the threat. So now I really have no aid left, and the best bet we have is our air force being able to inflict enough casualties to force Ethiopia back. Guys, I am further losing the diplomatic war as we have a new enemy now. We also have Algeria creeping close to our border. So now we have to quickly defeat Sudan. And as you can see here, whenever we approach, they're just running away. So we need to force a decisive battle at their capital, which I hope they won't. They won't try to run away from, because we need to defeat them as soon as possible. Also, our amphibious tank is going to try another flank maneuver at Port Sudan. Hopefully, this time we'll catch them off guard. We also, Ethiopia is launching an invasion into Eritrea, and then they stopped it short and are just camping here right next to the cruiser that's in range. So that's free hits, guys. We're gonna try to put pressure on their city over here. Um, our scout plane found a six stack here, which retreated from the border. So hopefully we can outflank them and take the city and further cripple them. We also need goods badly to support our air force. Um, we also kicked Ethiopia out of North Sudan. So now he's just gonna go invade Eritrea because it's easier. And then Algeria is actually a very good essay writer. His president is I really have no idea what's happening with him, but he really is obsessed with water. So it probably doesn't make sense right now, but I'll show you the articles. It says, oh yeah, in his speeches, human bot yeah we so he just really wants more water, and I really don't know what that's about. Like, he wants the humans to become 100% water. He said we need to find more water. Um, we have an entire Mediterranean Sea. Um, so it's actually kind of funny, but the situation is not looking good. We're winning the war, but I could feel like it could turn bad quickly if Algeria starts striking the border. So I'll keep you posted for more updates. But Alexander Hamilton and his eight stack are really running through right now. So hopefully we can win this war quickly.